So in this chapter, we're going to talk about return on investment or return on marketing investment. Now, this is a really powerful metric to let you understand whether a particular campaign is actually earning your company money or losing money. It's something that's really become only possible in a world of digital marketing when you can genuinely attribute particular revenue or particular customers to a particular online campaign. So the calculation is pretty simple. What we have to do first of all is find out what is all the revenue that came from that campaign source, is attributable to that campaign. So let's take the example of AdWords that we're going to look at later in the chapter. In AdWords, you're going to pay for a search term in Google, and when the customer clicks on that advert, it appears in Google Analytics as being the source of that customer or that visitor. So if that visitor goes on and buys something, if that session or the next, you can say, yes, their revenue was attributable to AdWords. So that's your revenue. It's the revenue that's specific to that campaign. And then the next thing you've got to measure is what did that cost you? Again, with AdWords, very simple, because Google Analytics pulls the cost data from AdWords. So it's really simple to see in the table of numbers what was your campaign cost. But if you're not using AdWords, you have another campaign, that's okay, because you can actually import that cost data into Google. So let's say, for example, you paid to send out your message to a third-party email list. Typically, you would rent that email list for a certain amount per recipient, and that campaign cost you could import in. So let's put some real numbers into this. Let's imagine that we get 1,000 euros of revenue, and our campaign cost us 500 euros. Okay, so 1,000 over 500 is 2. So that is a positive return on investment. Anything better than 1, better than 100% is good. Roughly, for every euro we spent on the campaign, we've got 2 euros back in revenue. So we'd run that one again. Now, let's imagine that actually our conversion rate wasn't as good. We still spent £500 on the campaign, but actually we only got 400 back in revenue. Now, we can see now that our return on investment has dropped to 0.8. So this time, for every euro we spent on campaign cost, we actually lost money. We're burning money running this campaign. And that's not even taking into account the margin contribution. So it's unlikely, whatever the product we sell for 400, that is all profit. It's highly likely that we only get maybe 100 of that back as profit, in which case this marketing campaign is very expensive and is not doing us any good. So return on investment is a powerful way of measuring whether your campaign is a positive ROI or a negative ROI, and what you need to do is be able to attribute the revenue to the campaign and also to measure your costs and use those two numbers together. Good luck with that.